What's up? Travis here, TravisStetzel.com. About to go over a great core exercise that you can put a bunch of different variations with it to work different movements with it, and it's all homemade. And what we got here is some homemade rollers for rollouts. And basically what I have is 2 lawnmower wheels with a long bolt in the middle, and then some duct tape in the middle. They're basically just, you can go down to any hardware store, you find, I believe these are 4-inch bolts, and then get yourself a couple lawnmower wheels, see there, and just put it together and you got yourself some homemade rollers for rollouts and different variations of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over progressions on how you can use these bad boys to build up some serious core strength, and then show you a bunch of different variations you can do for other movements such as push-ups and some other things I got in my bag of tricks. So check it out. Let's do it. First variation of rollouts, what you want to do is you want to start out on your knees. If you need a pad, just put a pad down on the floor. And you're going to go double rollout. And when you want to start this, you're going to start right here. And then instead of keeping your hips back, you're going to sink your hips forward. You don't want to have them too forward. You want to make sure your abs are locked in, keeping your back flat. We don't want to arch back. From there, you're just going to work a little bit of your rollout. Okay, you're just going to work in the area that you can handle. So for a beginner, it might just be out about this far right here. Okay, and what you want to do, you don't want to come back in between reps, because that takes tension off your core. So we want to stay out there in front. Work that little area right there. Get a lot of work done with the abs. Okay? From there we can progress out. We can start rolling all the way out. Nose to the floor. So roll your hips forward. Nose to the floor. Now, that brings up a really good point. You got to keep your wrists tight. You don't want to let your wrists get loose on you. You should be gripping the wheel as tight as you can. Keep your arms straight. So when you come back up, you're pulling your lats in. Okay, you're squeezing your back, working your chest, shoulders, keeping your abs tight the whole time, obviously. So get a couple reps here. Nose to the floor. Nice and easy right there, okay? Now, a couple different variations we can work with, since we got separate rollers here, so we can go one arm at a time. Work that same distance for a beginner. And we can also go one all the way out, right there, which kind of lets you work a little bit of a push-up, a single arm push-up in there. So you widen these out a little bit. As you roll one out, you're going to be going into a single arm push-up. Right there, so push it back up. Still working the abs really good. Working that variation. Now another variation I'll show you from the front is we can start going side to side. Okay, so right